Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, Wes Troop, and today I'm going to be taking a look at a movie I rented out of the Redbox last week. This is the 2011 animated family comedy, Hoodwinked 2, Hood versus Evil. So, Hoodwinked 2 sees Hansel and Gretel get kidnapped. Ooh. And the only people who can save them are the wolf and Red Riding Hood, who is training to be in the group of the Sisters Hood. Whatever. Do they have traveling pants, too? Anyway. Hayden Panettiere, oh yeah, plays Red Riding Hood, of course. The voice cast. This is an animated film. Glenn Close does the voice for Granny Puckett, who is Red Riding Hood's grandmother. Patrick Warburton from Rules of Engagement plays the Big Bad Wolf. He also does the voice of Joe in Family Guy. Joan Cusack plays Verushka the Witch, who is, of course, the witch who kidnaps Hansel and Gretel. Bill Hader plays Hansel. Big Bill Hader fan here. Amy Poehler plays Gretel, like her too. Cheech Marin, of course, of Cheech and Chong, plays Mad Hog, one of the three little pigs on, like, crack. Tommy Chong plays Hog, the other one. And Martin Short plays Kirk the Woodsman. Martin Short, where you been, bro? Sort of off the radar for a little bit. And David Ogden Stiers, who you may know back from my childhood as the voice of Cogsworth the Clock from Beauty and the Beast, and John Radcliffe in Pocahontas, plays Nicky Flippers, who's a talking frog in a suit. Anyway, what did I think of Hoodwinked 2? Is this a film that you'll love to see with your kids, or little sister, or little Jimmy, whatever? Or is this a movie that where you'll be like, here you go, watch it, and then you turn on porn? That's cool. Anyway, what did I think of Hoodwinked 2? I thought it's a so-so animated family film. I haven't seen the first Hoodwinked, but I kind of get the gist of the whole story deal kind of thing in the first few minutes of this sequel. The premise of a fairy tale world with a twist or with a spin, it definitely has to be compared in some ways to the Shrek films, which Hoodwinked doesn't even come close to touching. At least the first two Shrek films. 3 was bleh, and 4 was okay. There's many elements that we've seen before here. When you talk about the story, a couple situations they get into where we've seen before. It's a little, redundant, but, the story's okay. There are, however, some laughs that hit. I laughed a few times while watching this film, and not just, I didn't have laughing gas or anything in the room to try to drown my sorrows or anything. But, of course, with some laughs that hit, there's going to be some that miss. The computer animation in this film is okay, but compared to recent animated hits, such as, Pixar films and DreamWorks and whatnot, even like Despicable Me and whatnot, those films blow this out of the water, really. The best thing about Hoodwinked 2 is the voice cast. My Hayden, of course, does a wonderful job as always, as only she could do. And she's definitely good at, she replaces Anne Hathaway, who was played the voice of Red Riding Hood in the first film. Who evidently is too big for this movie now. Well, do you blame her? Anyway, yes, she does a great job as always. My Hayden. the rest of the cast does great. Glenn Close has got to owe somebody money or something to do this film, but you know, well, maybe she likes doing it. Who knows? The rest of the voice cast is fun, and they really make the movie a whole lot better than it could have been. Hoodwinked 2 is a film that I think the kids will enjoy a lot more than the parents who watch it with them or take them to it. Well, you can't take them to it now, but anyway. Therefore, the A-list gives the film Hoodwinked 2, Hood versus Evil, the rating of meh. And you know, you should be happy you got a meh rating. You can thank Miss Panettiere up there. Anyway, so it gets a meh. If you're interested in seeing Hoodwinked 2, you can find it, like I did, through Redbox, because you want to be Wes and you want to be awesome. You can get it through Netflix, and of course, you can find it at a DVD store near you. So, until tomorrow's Viewer's Choice Pick review, till then, don't miss one single A-list second. You can subscribe to me right here on YouTube and go back and watch all my other videos. You can like me on Facebook, follow me on the Twitter, and of course, check out this review and every review at RottenTomatoes.com. So, until tomorrow's review, peeps, troop,